I want to welcome all those who showed up here tonight for the Half-azz Gamer podcast show. How do you guys doing today? I hope all you guys are doing fantastic. But before we start here, Half-azz Gamer podcast, I always like to let you guys know the rules for those who are here for the live recording of this, or here for the live recording, whatever this is. As always, this is a gaming related podcast, so majority of this gaming podcast will have to be about games, because Twitch doesn't like anything not being about games. This will be majority about games. Feel free to discuss in chat. I am looking at chat. Not only am I looking at chat, I'm also looking at, if you're over there on Beam, I'm looking at chat over there. And also, if you are at YouTube, I'm also over there too, looking at that chat. So I see all three chats. I got you guys right in my sight. So if you guys want to talk over there, feel free to chat. I will be responding to you guys. I'm gonna change it up a little bit here today. I try my best always to interact with chat. I don't think I'm bad anymore. I think I just don't have a co-host. I don't have a co-host here, so I don't have anybody to like banter with me. It's usually just me here anyway. Because this was this whole thing was about, was just me ranting about shit in the video game world. Mostly just my own personal thoughts, but I haven't been able to come up with anything because, well, I'm in college right now, and college takes up a lot of my time. So if you guys have anything you want to say, just go ahead. I'm not a game journalist or gaming it or insider. I'm not a developer or a game journalist. I'm just a regular dude. I like to play games. I play a variety of games, and I like to talk about games. I stream on Twitch, Beam, and YouTube, and it's very likely that we actually end up talking about games, believe it or not. So this is why I started doing this. So here we are. And if you got any suggestions for the show, guys, or you just want to talk shit on me, please do feel free to hit me up on Twitter. Will probably be your best bet, as is listed right there on the screen for you. Twitter will probably be the best bet if you want to, have any suggestions. Like you just want to talk crap on me, or you just want to say, hey man, it's not that bad. You're not that bad. Words of encouragement, always appreciate the words of encouragement. We all could use a little bit of encouragement in our lives. So onward to the show. I really gotta remember not to scream into the mic. I realize I have a really booming voice. We're booming right now. But anyway, onward with the show. The first thing I really want to talk about is some. I don't really like to talk about gaming topics here. I don't really like to bring up gaming news, but since I was not able to come up with a topic of my own here today, I just looked up some topics, some things that just happened around this week during the gaming world, and the release of Street Fighter 5, guys. Street Fighter 5, the iconic fighting game franchise, was released. Their 5th installment was released this week, and unfortunately it is not in the tip-top shape as a fighting game should be. If there's one type of game I feel that should be in tip-top shape is a fighter game, because everything counts in a fighting game. Street Fighter 5 was released and is not in a tip-top shape. Major servers disconnections and a lack of single player games or game types within the game has heavily affected the views of the audience of this game, and it's a pretty bad. Even though Capcom has released way ahead of time saying this game was not going to be perfect, as in, well, okay, all right, They didn't say the game was not going to be perfect. They said the game was not going to be a full, complete game upon release. They said this a long time ago, and I can definitely understand what Capcom was trying to do. They were just trying to get this game out because it's going to be featured in several high-profile fighting game tournaments this year, which I do not agree with at all. I don't agree with at all. Especially, it's going to be featured at one of the most highest profile fighting game tournament, EVO. Do not agree with this game being there at all. I didn't even agree with him having Pokken there, which is even more ridiculous. But so Capcom had to try to push this game out so the pro fighters can get their hands on it and learn the ins and outs. So when it comes to those tournaments, that they can put on a good show for those who are watching. Unfortunately, they did not do a very good job of putting out this game. I can somewhat defend Capcom about saying the game is not complete. They said the game was not going to be complete in the first place upon release. They said there's not going to be any kind of single player components with this game at all, which I can understand because they were trying a different model with this game. They were trying to release this game and slowly build it up to a really good game. That way, so they can avoid their famous Street Fighter Super Arcade Ultimate Edition. I don't know if you guys ever own Street Fighter 4, but there's like 6. I want to say 6, or maybe less than that. There's like 6 different versions of Street Fighter 4. There's like an arcade, and there's like an ultimate arcade, and there's like a hyper edition, and each one's different and adding on more to the game. But they was trying to avoid that. People do not appreciate Capcom releasing Street Fighters like that, so they were trying to avoid that at all costs. And I can understand, you know, they were going to add in more characters, stages, and more components to the game over time. So it's kind of like early access game, all right? But unfortunately, they have failed, and now the community is, I would say, they're upset with them. I don't see how anybody who's fighting this game for the single player could be upset, because they said a long time ago that it was not going to be there. But I definitely agree with Capcom has overall fucked up this game. On to our next topic. And oh yeah, before we go on to the next topic, guys, if y'all have any questions or anything, let me know. I am looking at chat at all times, unless I'm looking at my green book over here with my stuff listed over here. But if you guys have it or you want to throw in your bit, I will definitely read that out here on stream. But on to our next topic is the Division beta. I played a lot of betas. Alright, I played a lot of MMO betas, believe it or not. And those are betas. The Division beta, in my eyes, or at least this is a personal opinion, I don't feel like this is a beta at all. This is a demo of a game. Now, I can understand maybe it being a stress test, so they can test their servers and make sure that they don't crash when a shit ton of people come through, log it on, get on their servers. That's totally understandable, and I can understand why they made this one an open beta, so they can get more people to come in and try to crash their servers. But believe it or not, they actually had a pretty good job at not having their servers crash. Believe it or not, I couldn't believe it that there was no service issues at all. Every single time I've logged on to this game, I have zero problems. But very limited beta, whatever you want to call it. I want to call it a demo. It's the Division demo / stress test. Not too much you can do in there. You can do a little bit of the Dark Zone stuff, go around, kill people. They only got like 2 missions, and they added even more those little side missions, if you want to call those side missions. They're more like defend this, open the door with a key kind of thing. But if I were to base whether I want to buy this game or not on this demo beta or demo stress test, believe it or not, I don't think it's a really good representation of what could or what possibly will be, I guess. this game. The missions are really not too hard. They're more of you rolling around third person shooting bullet sponge enemies, and the dark zone is, you going to an area to find the best loot by killing NPCs, because the best loots come off the NPCs, not actually killing other players. And whether you decide you want to be an asshole that day or not, it can be fun. I will say, I did play the PlayStation 4 version with 3 other good of my friends, and that 4-player co-op. It was pretty fun. I will admit, it was good. I had a good time. But fortunately, we didn't get a good dark zone going here, team. But I did. The beta before this one had a good friend play the PC beta with me, and we had pretty fun hunting down rogues, people who want to be assholes. That was pretty fun. And I have to say that this Division beta is I don't know. It's a demo to me. It really is. It's just a demo. That's all I can see. It's not really a good representation of what the rest of this game is going to be. If the rest of the game is going to be what is in that beta, I don't think it's going to be a good game at all, really. There's no, I don't know how the raids are going to run, so I don't even know that if they're going to be, it's going to be like Destiny raids. Like, when I say Destiny raids, I mean the what's that one? The very first raid, the Atheon raid. That was a good raid, but the Crota raid, that was not a good raid. Neither was that bullshit Half-azz raid, the one with the fucking you fight the giant fallen dude. That shit was bullshit. If it ends up like those type of raids, this game is not gonna be good. But if it ends up like Atheon raid, yeah, this game might actually be pretty interesting. We'll have a pretty interesting PvE element to it. But I don't know. I'm not after playing it more in this second open beta. Not very sold. I'm really sold on this game, to say. So, on to my next topic here is XCOM 2. I'm pretty sure if you've been tuning into the stream, you've been seeing me play a lot of XCOM 2. I like this game. I really like this game, but the technical issues give me a headache. The load times give me a headache. The pauses give me a headache. Yes, I know. I looked it up on the internet, guys. Yes, I can turn off some of my settings to stop at least the pausing, but it's not gonna fix the loading times for the missions. It's ridiculous. This game is, in my eyes, alright, in my eyes, it's broken. Alright, it's not a really well optimized game. And as I was searching the internet for fixes for this game, I looked up some news on it, whether Firaxis is going to fix it. And Firaxis released saying they're feverishly trying to fix this game, and they did not know that it was this bad, which, my bullshit detector was like literally filling my room with noise because it was sounding out so goddamn loud. Bullshit. They did not know that the game was this bad. They had to test this game somewhere, right? They literally had to test this game, and I think it's bullshit that they did not know that this game was this bad. I like Firaxis. They're good people. They made XCOM Enemy Unknown. This is a great game. Unfortunately, they also released XCOM 2, which is also a great game, but with terrible technical issues that hinders my enjoyment, at least my enjoyment. I'm pretty sure others, because they've previously starting to fix it, because there's other people complaining about it, that is hindering that our, ultimate deep gamer love for this game. But hopefully they will fix this game in the coming weeks. I really like this game. XCOM 2 is even more bullshitty though. I just start to realize that this game is not, I'm gonna say it's not well balanced. Like, it is not balanced, especially when it comes to those time missions. The time missions are not that bad in the beginning because the enemies are not that bad in the beginning, so you can actually accomplish your task within the time limit. But later in the game, the enemies are becoming so much a bullet sponge, especially that I can't even think of the name of it. The little ball, floating ball. The dude just has like 5 armor and like 20 health, and it's ridiculous. Well, he probably had more than 5 armor because I try to shred all of it off and I can't do it. But timing mission is definitely out of balance because they do not give you, either they should give you more turns. I feel like they should give you more turns because it should be balanced with how much damage your enemy is gonna have to take. Because I've tried sneaking around. The timing mission. I tried to sneak around the enemies to get to my objective closer and create an ambush. Have not been able to successfully do any of those later time missions without, someone getting blasted off or me, save scumming. Which I don't give a fuck. I save scum. Fuck the haters. Alright, so now that is pretty much it for the gaming news that are, or at least even important. I mean, there's some other stuff I read, but I think those things are like the major news that have happened. But I want to talk about some games that I've actually bought on Steam during their last the Chinese New Year's sale they had, the Lunar Moon sale they had going on. And I think I found some hidden gems within the like 49-cent, under $1 club games that I really enjoyed. First game I want to talk about here is Shadow Blade Reloaded. Now, this is a 2D platformer, but it is I'm pretty sure this game was specifically made with speed runners in mind. This game, you're like this ninja guy dude and you're running along and you can pretty much kill your enemies in one hit, and you're collecting these little green balls because every 2D platformer has to be some kind of type of collectathon, but it's definitely a good game. I like it. You should check it out. Shadow Blade Reloaded. Definitely speed runners in mind. I'm pretty sure they may have speed runners at like 80 GQ or something. I probably missed it because I didn't recognize the name of the game. But definitely enjoy that game. Another game I want to talk about here is Black and White Bushido. Very unique multiplayer 2D fighter kind of game. Not like 2D. Not like 2D fighter as in maybe like, I want to say Smash Bros, but not quite Smash Bros. I want to say 2D as in Power Stone maybe, but not as cool. I don't know. I mean, this game is definitely cool. All right, but I guess it's a general of its own. So, Black and White Bushido, I want to say it's 2-on-2. It might be 3-on-3. I can't remember. I think it's 2-on-2. It's 2-on-2, and one team, they're like the light team, the white team, and the other team is the black team, which is the shadow team. And the whole game is in black and white. So the white team has the advantage when you fight in like the lidded white areas, and you can blend in the background, literally go invisible and mount sneak attacks upon your enemies. And the black team, the shadow team, they got the exact opposite. They have the advantage in these shadow areas. They can blend in the background and mount ambushes on your enemy team. And it's pretty cool, simple, really easy to die in this game. But I think they made it on purpose because it keeps the game flow going. But super easy game, but very satisfying. I only played against the AI before what I played. Really liked it. Definitely check that game. That was definitely under $1 during that sale. Another one I want to talk about is this is Hyperspace Invaders 2. This is like Space Invaders when you take every single drug known to man, because this game will probably give you the seizure if you suffer from epilepsy, because the lights you just crazy. ridiculous. It's pretty much Space Invaders on crack, and super fun actually. Believe it or not, really fun. There's a lot of things going on the screen, like just crazy amounts of lights, and you're getting like visual overload here while playing this game. And it has music. The music for this game fits perfectly. It goes along with it, you know. But you can like mute your music and put like on some heavy electronica music, and it will still like fit perfectly. Definitely had a lot of fun playing this one. I probably gave a couple of my viewer seizures while playing this one though. It was like a lot of flashing lights in that one. Another game I wish to talk about here under the Dollar Club is Timber Man. I'm pretty sure this was like a phone app or something. This had to be like a phone app. I didn't really look up the history of this game, but simple game. You're like a timberman and you're chopping a tree. Probably the most infinite, the tallest tree in the world. This tree probably stretches out past up to Uranus. You see what I did there, kids? But simple, easy. Can be very challenging, and every fail is probably of your own, because I know the reason that I failed while chopping trees in this game. It's probably on my own because I did not pay attention, or I miscounted the frames while chopping the trees. But definitely a good game. Check it out under the Dollar Club right there. Good game. And a fist full of gun. I'm pretty sure they were going for a fist full of guns, but it's called a fist full of gun. This is like a top-down 4-player. I want to say it's 4-player. Top-down 4-player co-op roguelike shoot 'em up. Very good game. I liked it. I definitely like the rogue elements. You can go up, down, left, and right. After it, in each frame of the game, you go up, down, left, right. Take you different areas. Different things happen. Very interesting game. I haven't beaten it yet because I kind of suck towards the end, but I got pretty far. I got pretty close to it. From what I played, though, I really like it. It's 4-player co-op, online, and I believe local too. 4-player co-op, online, local. I'm for sure online, but I'm pretty sure also local too. It looks like it's an easy, super easy local game. But a fistful of gun. Really liked that. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and that is it. Really, you guys should definitely check out those games. Also, I want to say on Steam they were giving away some free games. I don't know. Sega was giving away some free games. They give away Binary Domain. They gave away where's the other one? Condemn. Criminal Origins, that Xbox launch game. I don't think anybody remembers that game. Condemn Criminal Origins. It was kind of like a crime thriller horror. Definitely check that out. They was also giving away some of their classic games. Golden Axe was the free games. I want to say also, I'm looking at my computer right now. I know Golden Axe for sure. But also, Streets of Rage 2. This is a fucking classic beat 'em up. Give away 2 classic beat 'em up. Streets of Rage 2, been one of the best in the Streets of Rage series. And Golden Axe, this is also a very classic beat 'em ups. I don't know if those games will still be given away for free, but I definitely should check that out. I also believe they give away Gunstar Heroes, which is a classic 2D side-scroll shoot 'em up, and Viking, which is kind of like Dynasty Warriors with the Vikings, I believe. I think it had a little bit more of an RTS strategy to it. I can't remember. I never played it. I remember some of the trailers I've seen of it. But that is it for pretty much today's topic. I didn't really have too much to say. I said I was gonna do something. And I said I was gonna talk about something tonight, and I did it. So at least I keep to my word, you know what I'm saying. But if you guys have anything you guys wish to talk about, you can definitely mention it right now. As I do the outro, I would be definitely looking here at the chat. But thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate it. As I always say, if you have any suggestions or you just want to talk shit on me, Twitter is probably your best place. But if you want an email, I can definitely give you an email. I keep forgetting to list that at the bottom. Definitely at the bottom. Or you can send me a message on Twitch. I never read my Twitch inbox. I read it about every 5 months because I forget I have it there. But every 5 months I read that Twitter message box. I think I've gotten maybe a total of 10 messages in my Twitter message box, my Twitch message box. But definitely feel free to hit me up if you guys have anything you want to improve me. Also, guys, you're more than welcome to be on the show here yourself. I have nothing against having guests. I love to have people come and co-host with me here on the show, especially if you're one of my viewers or if you're just a regular gamer and you want to talk about something. That's what this whole entire thing is about. This is about regular gamers. We're not we're not industry insiders. We're not like developers, but we are the gamers. We are the ones who play these games and thoroughly put a lot of time into these games. Just as the developers put a lot of time into making them, but we're the ones who enjoy them. And I believe that we always have something good to say, or at least bad to say, or it's good to get a different point of view for someone who lives on the other side of the fence than you when it comes to the gaming world. And that is how we're going to better this. This is how you better the community. You listen to people who have different opinions than you. You listen to them. You may not agree with them, but at least try to understand where they're coming from. That is pretty much in general how you be a better human being. But hey, it's also a good way to become a better gamer. But definitely if you ever want to be on it, just hit me up on Twitter. Let me know. Say, hey, Rebel, I want to be on the Half-azz Gamer podcast, and just give me a topic, or topics if you want to talk about more than one. Give me a topic, and I will let you know how to go about being on the show here. But that is it for today. Half-azz Gamer podcast. I really appreciate all those who come out here to listen to me rant about things. You guys are a very awesome people. Whenever I decide to get up and get some free time, get some free time from school, man. School really does take up a lot of my time. Really, I'll wake up around 7 in the morning, and I don't stop during school till 3 in the afternoon. So that's a lot of my time. That is a lot of my time, for a person who's not working, just to do school, because I'm trying to keep up with my schoolwork. My teachers, wonderful people, but I guess you can say there's definitely a different trend when it comes to a different behavior when it comes to doing online classes. But anyway, I will see you guys here. Actually, give me about an hour for those who are here for the live show. Give me about another hour. I will restart the stream here in an hour. And I will probably be playing the Division on PC because I got the beta on PC. I know I played the beta on PC the first time, but I want to do it again on PC again. There was this dude I was supposed to play with. I didn't get the chance to play with him. I'm pretty sure he was kind of mad. Oh man, he's playing on the Xbox today. Nah, he's playing on the PlayStation 4. Nah, he's gonna play on the. Now he's gonna play on the PC. But yeah. But thanks to those who come out for the Half-azz Gamer podcast. But those of you who want to still hang out with me later, I will be restarting the stream in an hour. Until then, I will see you guys later.